This video may not be appropriate for children of 13 and under. Parental discretion is advised. Hi everyone, I'm Raziel Kane and I'm celebrating today my 4-year anniversary on YouTube and my 1,000 subscriber, which I should have probably celebrated back in November because I got it like right near TFCon. And today, a very special guest, Bert the Stormtrooper.
Where? He owes me money.
I just saw a Charlie Sheen clip doing that in 2.5 Men.
Oh, really? I didn't watch that show. I didn't know.
Yeah, it was just like because he was womanizing and everything, and then the girl's like, "Oh, Charlie Sheen," and he's like, "Where? He owes me money."
No kidding.
Yeah, no, that's it.
I do that when I'm when I cosplay Ghostbusters.
Oh,
and people go, "Hey, it's the Ghostbusters," and I'll turn around and go, "Where? They owe me money." Like, I've been doing that for years.
Oh yeah. Oh,
congratulations! 1,000 subscribers in 4 years.
Yeah, that's Jason for you.
Shut up, Jason. He's just jealous. We'll bring him on later.
Yeah. If anytime he wants to join on my channel, he's welcome. Hey, Big M, how you doing? Thank you. 4 years, and it started with a voice actor spotlight on Dan Gilvezan. That's what I used to only do for like, I don't know.
The voice of Spider-Man.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I did. I was trying to find a niche because everybody was doing tour reviews, and so I wanted to do something different, and I really liked Rodimus Primal stuff. So I said, of course we're jealous. He has like the whole thing fixed now.
Dude, I've been scouring eBay for 2 weeks looking for one because I just completed my US set of Power Masters.
Yes, I saw that.
The only Power Master I'm missing is Overlord. And then he goes and does that, and I've been scouring eBay for 2 weeks. Yes, I'm very jealous.
He's pretty expensive from what I've done. I was looking for a powered Diaclone convoy, like the Delta Magnus, from $3,000 to $7,000 in box. I'm like, okay,
that's crazy. That's crazy. I wanted a battle convoy forever, and finally, what I settled on. Here's my plan. You know that knockoff, the Missing Link, Missing Link that's been floating around. I ordered one of those. We'll wait and see if it arrives, right? Because it's coming from China, so we'll see if it arrives.
Oh yeah, you guys had a whole package thing going on. Okay,
so we'll see if it arrives. And I ordered a set. In fact, Patriot Prime was the one that found these for me because I've been looking forever. I've been bugging him about Toy Hacks, about Battle Convoy stickers, because Toy Hacks doesn't make them. So he actually found somebody from Australia that makes them. So I ordered a set of Battle Convoy stickers from Australia that I plan on putting on the knockoff Missing Link if it ever gets here. And there you go. I have a Battle Convoy.
Because the dimensions are pretty much the same, right? For the because I just got the Missing Link Bumblebee and Cliffjumper. Got a gift from Jimmy G. The Good, the Bad, the Awesome. Yeah, he said it. I commented that because in Canada these guys were $59.99. So it's for a mini bot. It was like, no, I'm not paying $60, but he had an extra one and he just sent it to me. That's awesome. Benjamin. Yeah, exactly. They're
love them,
fun.
Man. They're so good.
How are your feet? Mine are extremely tight.
They were the tolerances were tight out of the package, but playing with them, they've gotten a little better.
Okay.
So I'm
always worried to break them.
And the heads actually, they don't dip down. A lot of people have complained that their figures are like this. They are a little bit, but not as bad as what I've seen in some other videos.
But have you noticed when you put them in vehicle mode, they don't tab in completely?
They don't, but you know why that is, right?
Well, because it's the mushroom peg and
couple of reasons is first and foremost the way it's built with the mushroom peg and whatnot, it won't fold in all the way, but also the original penny racers that these figures are based on, they had that slot in the back because that's where you would put the penny.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I wish I had a penny racer. Just like I'm guessing those are pretty rare now.
Yeah, you can find like if you can find the ones that are not these, those are a little cheaper. But if you find
Oh,
like Bumblebee or the Cliff Jumper mold, forget it. Those or the what was the Bumble Jumper? If you find that
yep.
mold, yeah, those are the original. Even the original penny racers that are not Transformers, they're pretty pricey just because of those are the ones that were used to make these toys. So
Okay. Well, that's I know in what was I was talking with a guy Mark Squim. He's from Brazil, and he was telling me about all those penny racer Transformers and all that stuff that we never had here. All the crazy recolors and stuff like that. They had some really like Brawn was done in like 9, 10 different colors and stuff like that. So that was pretty fun. I know you're the only one I know. Well, I don't want to say the only one because I do know Ninja Bill also likes UFO Robo. What was Shogun Warrior in the U.S.?
Yep.
I think you probably grew up in the golden age of those type of animation shows. Oh man, light up action. See, all I have is the Infinitism Grandizer.
they have this one. They should have this one on Entertainment Earth.
Yeah, but this one is most of the figures for Shogun Warriors. They're very expensive.
They're very expensive. This one is not. This one is relatively cheap. This one I think was like $60.
Oh,
Something
okay.
like that. The head turns just ever so slightly. The piler does come on. It's the hover piler, not the jet piler. So it is the hover piler.
Okay.
It does come out, but it doesn't really secure into the head in any way. It just sits there. So I put a little piece of double-sided tape.
Right. Okay, that works.
Just to hold it in place. The arms move. He rotates at the elbows, and the fists can rotate, and that's it. Other than that, it's pretty much a static figure with the light up thing. And so he was about $60, and he looks really, really nice. So
yeah,
I had to have my Mazinger Z right here on my desk with me.
There's huge nostalgia. Like I fuel on nostalgia. That's what drives me for anything.
Yeah.
So
I consider myself very fortunate because I grew up in Puerto Rico. So I kind of feel like, especially the time where I grew up in the second half of the 70s and in the 80s, it was kind of that sweet spot. And I feel like I got the best of both worlds because we're US, so we got everything, like all the American stuff.
Right.
But when it came to television, we're going back to a lot of people may not even know what we're talking about. Back in the day of 3 channels, right? When you only had 3 channels on TV.
Up North Quebec, 3 channels.
And programming, especially children's programming, was very limited, near non-existent. So we had the local shows where you had like one guy was like a boat captain, and he had the children's show where they would do games and prizes and play cartoons and stuff like that. You had a couple of those shows, but when it comes to children's programming, really there was very little. We got a lot of our programming from South America and from Mexico. And in Mexico and in South America, in the 70s, Japanese cartoons were huge. That was children's programming. Nobody was making children's programming. Just bring the stuff over from Japan, translate it into Spanish, and put it on TV. There you go, children's programming. So we got that because we got a lot of our programming, especially cartoons, from Mexico.
Okay.
And from Venezuela. So
was it in English though, or
it was in Spanish? It was all dubbed into Spanish, and it was not edited. You know how the American versions later, like in the earlys, they brought those shows to the US, but they watered them down, right? Where
I did not know.
Yeah, they took a lot of the violence out, stuff like that. Where like Mazinger Z, I remember vividly in the 2nd grade, I'm watching this show, and robots are just squishing people, like the soldiers, and like stepping on them, and they show like people dying in the cartoon, and that's how we watched the show. We watched the original shows. The only difference was that they were dubbed in Spanish. So I grew up watching Mazinger Z and Great Mazinger, Grandizer, all of that.
See, I got Grandizer because we barely had any anime. We had to Captain Herlock,
Mhm.
which came from the movie Galaxy Express, and then they had the old franchise, like the whole franchise of Herlock. We got that with
Never seen
his.
Yamato?
Yeah, no, we didn't get Yamato.
No.
No, I heard about it though while I was doing research for voice acting. A bunch of people voiced that. So we got Grandizer and Herlock. Those were the big one. We had a guy called Captain Flame or something. That's obscure. Like I haven't followed up on those type of shows. I just remember there was like the professor was just a brain with floating on a disc with a little glass jar on top of it with two tentacles. Um, we had Ulysses 31, which was a retelling of the Greek mythology through, like in a futuristic setting, stuff like that. But Grandizer like was Goldorak in French, and it got
No,
it.
yeah.
It
Yeah,
got it
Italian too,
important.
I think, right?
Huh?
Wasn't it Goldorak in Italian, I think,
Yeah,
also?
gold. In Italian, I think it was Goldrake.
Goldrake?
Yeah, and it was very popular in Italy and France, and it got imported to Quebec, which was very rare. But it was such a hit. The theme song, they did a different theme song in Quebec
Mhm.
than in Paris or France. And everybody my age, for the longest time, you would go anywhere, people would start singing that song. Everybody knew the Goldorak song. It was just crazy. It played on the radio.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's that's how
That's
popular
the
it
way
was.
Mazinger is. Mazinger theme, we got it in Japanese and in Spanish.
Right.
And it was one of those, well, I mean, after school, you run home because you got to catch Mazinger,
Yeah.
or you're not going to have anything to talk about the next day at school. But they would run it was funny because the show was dubbed in Spanish, but half of the time we would get the theme song in Japanese, half of the time we get it in Spanish. And here's the funny part. I still know the words to the theme song in Japanese, but I don't know them in Spanish.
Okay.
I don't
So
know how that worked out in my brain, but
it's children's brain. My son's gonna sing stuff in English without realizing he's talking English because I'm trying to make him bilingual, but he's not picking it up as quickly as I want him to pick it up. But yeah, it happens. But yeah, Grandizer was really, and it's really what drove me to Transformers after that.
Mhm.
Giant robots, I had the love for it, so it just kept going. But we all take a break because of girls, and
Yep,
then
and
when,
cars.
when you get your heart broken a couple of times, you come back, right? You
Yep.
come back to toys, and so when Beast Wars came out, I think Beast Wars came out, and I watched that because I think the first episode I did watch was where Starscream comes back. I'm like, oh, hey, okay, that's cool. That's different. Tie in. So to me, Beast War is G1, and then Napster came out. And when Napster came out, I downloaded every episode of the
Yeah.
G1 Transformers. Terrible quality.
Yep.
I held on those files forever until Shout Factory did the Matrix set DVD.
Yeah.
So, have you received your Feast of the Wolves game yet?
The Grandizer game?
Grandizer.
Yes. Yeah. I need to go back to it. I stopped playing it because I was traveling for work and I haven't gotten back to it. But the disc is still in the system. But yeah, I've played through the first couple of missions. That is a fun game.
It's a fun game, but it's a very simple game, right? Like
Yeah.
I mean, it's pure nostalgia. If you never heard of
It's right up my
Grandizer,
alley.
yeah, exactly. But if you never heard of Grandizer, you're gonna play this and go,
Yeah.
But it's just I finished
think that's
it.
yeah, I think that game is fueled by nostalgia, because
Oh
we
yeah,
know the character and we're familiar with it, and I want to pilot the robot, and that's what's got us playing the game, because the game itself is kind of meh, to be fair. It's a beat 'em up, but it's not an outstanding beat 'em up.
no,
But it's fun because if you know the robot, then I'm piloting Grandizer. That's
yeah,
what's fun
exactly.
about
The
it.
first run, you're just trying everything, but I mean, you have to look for all the little pieces, and you can go back to
Mhm.
missions after you finished it.
Yeah.
So I think I don't think I'm missing a lot of achievements and stuff like that, but I did have a great time with the game. It's just not something I'm gonna replay. It just I've done it,
Yeah.
and it's good. What I did like though is that they mentioned that Koji was the pilot of Mazinger.
Yep. They did
which,
bring it in. Yep.
honestly, I never knew that until 5 years ago. I probably
Really?
learned it from you.
It's weird. It has something to do with licensing, and I don't know the intricacies of it, but the three robots go. Mazinger Z was the original. Then you have Great Mazinger, and then after Great Mazinger, you have Grandizer. And Grandizer, the prince that was escaping his planet because of the takeover, he crash lands on Earth, and he's found by Koji Kabuto, who was the pilot of Mazinger, is who finds him, and he kind of takes him under his wing to help him become the pilot of Grandizer and the new champion of the Earth and all of that under Koji's tutelage. And for some reason, and from what I've heard, it has to do with licensing or something or other. They've kind of taken Grandizer out of that canon, out of the Mazinger canon.
Maybe.
And so what they did is they replaced them with Mazin Kaiser. So now it goes Mazinger Z, then Great Mazinger, and then Mazin Kaiser. And they went back and retconned it and said that Mazinger Z was the prototype. Mazin Kaiser was supposed to be the
because see, I think they edited our version because in Quebec anyway. Because I did rewatch the DVD not long ago. It took forever to get DVDs of Grandizer up here. Like licensing was a huge problem.
Yeah.
And then on the DVD we get the France song, not the Quebec song. So yeah, I was disappointed. But the in French, the relationship that they have is that it's more like Duke is the kind of older brother, and Koji's more of the I want to prove myself type of guy, but he's, it's too dangerous for him to go on mission. And so that's the relationship that they portrayed. But eventually they got, those little dizer that connects to the back of Grandizer. And then you have his sister, Venusia, and the ranch girl, which have you watched the new show?
I have not.
It's different. Like I know what they were trying to do. Because it's kind of the same thing where, Duke flees the planet, and then the vegans are after him and they want Grandizer. But when he gets to Earth, like the way that they added, it's like the Transformers movie where the Bayverse movie where they added lore that the Transformers were on Earth before.
Yeah.
And that, the Fallen was trying to destroy our sun in the past and cavemen beat him and stuff like so they kind of did the same thing with the Grandizer there's shrines on Earth where you get the plans for all the adapters for Grandizer.
Okay.
There's and there's a guardian.
Grandizer's been on Earth before.
Well, or he might be from Earth from like a distant past, like it's not clear. But so they replaced human ingenuity to adapt our technology to work with Grandizer. They replaced it with, we're stupid, but we have plans from an alien civilization, and we're going to build it. So I'm like, okay, you want to add lore to the story, but that wasn't for me. The show's getting great ratings and reviews, and everybody liking it. But okay, I'll add him because he's there. We have Patreon Prime.
There he is.
What's going on?
Go play with your overlord.
He's gonna bring him out. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, you boxed him back?
It's glorious. It's glorious.
It needs retro brighting though.
If only you knew someone who knew how to do that.
I do.
Yeah.
I'm going to attempt it myself though. I ordered the paste, so I want to see if I can do it.
Don't recommend
another
paste.
winter storm warning, so I don't know when I'll see the sun again.
I don't recommend the paste.
Well, you have good restoration videos for stuff like that. So
yeah, I've watched a few of them, and the guy I got him off of has done it a few times and gave me some tips. And I've been with Bert, and he helped me restore a gun for a Pretender. So I'm looking forward to trying it myself. It's been a while. I did a Slug Slinger a long time ago. I mean, it didn't get him perfect white, but I got enough stuff. I'll probably be experimenting a lot on some of these yellow G1s I have.
Nice.
There's a lot. See, I think yellowing happens when you have a certain temperature and maybe, I don't know, the salt in the air or the ocean, because knock on wood, I don't have any yellowing up here. Never, like,
Nice.
all my figures are still white. Hey, my wife dropped in. Well, there you go. It's funny. She's the one who started the whole twin thing because she thinks that Jason and I look alike, right? I keep saying it's just because we have the same shade of beard, and then I made like a 2-minute video of me and Patriot Prime, with the Weird Al song. I think I'm a clone now.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Then, hey, I have to ask you about that. You've been on stage with Weird Al Yankovic.
I have been a backup dancer for Weird Al Yankovic.
Not many people can say
He's got
that.
pictures to prove it.
Yeah, I got the video on YouTube to prove it.
I know, I saw it.
Oh, that's right. You shared that.
Yeah.
I've seen him in concert. He walked by me. He was like from me to Overlord. Yeah. I didn't want to reach out
like,
to him.
I just subscribed to because he's doing a charity event. Well, not event, but you sign up to help the children who lost their houses or stuff like that in the California fires, and then you can win a all expense paid trip to Las Vegas to see Weird Al.
Wow,
meet and greet and everything.
He's
so
always doing stuff like that too. He's one of the nicest people on the planet, man.
Yeah, well, actually, a mutual acquaintance of ours, Anthony Ashlag, which I know you guys know, he interviewed Weird Al on his channel. But it was a parody of an interview because Weird Al, I think, interviewed Prince or maybe someone else, and Prince didn't say a word the whole time. It's just Weird Al asking question, going, okay, next question. So they did the same thing. Anthony was asking him question. Weird Al said nothing the whole time.
Wasn't that from his show that he did in the 90s?
Fat Man, or I mean you mean the MTV shows? Yeah, those interviews he did they were like fake interviews and.
Yeah, the Weird Al show that back in the 90s, he had the Weird Al show, and I think that's where he used to do that. He would do these interviews, and he would just ask people questions, and they would just sit there and look at him like he's crazy. Yeah,
and then or he would just like use footage of an interview and do a montage.
Yeah.
And he's asking, "Okay, Madonna, can you roll your eyes again?" And she's going like this. It's just crazy stuff. So,
have you seen the Weird Al story with Daniel Radcliffe?
Oh man, it's because so of that movie. I did the voice actor spotlight. So I wanted to do something for April Fool. So I'm like, I'm gonna do a Weird Al story, but from a point where, because of him, we have all the Transformers franchise. That was my angle. So basically, Peter Cullen keeps telling that story where his brother Larry told him that he wants to be Larry. Cullen got that phrase from Weird Al. That was my April Fool's thing.
Yeah.
He was. I said that he was in Vancouver, and the voice recorder director was behind him at a Subway, and he asked for something, and they didn't have it, and he said, "Well, that's just Prime." So that gave her the idea to do the, So I just intertwined everything. I made him. He's talking to Michael Bay. He's talking to. It was just, but doing all that research, watching that movie Weird with Radcliffe was, for the first 10 minutes, I'm like, okay, that could be his perspective on what happened, but it's a little far-fetched. And then it freaking derails completely. It's utter bullshit. And I was
like first couple of minutes, I found once or twice I went, I didn't know that about him. I didn't know that's how that went. And I thought I knew so much about Weird Al, and I'm like, that doesn't. And then it just keeps going, and I'm like, this has to be crap. This has to be BS.
It's complete
no way.
bullshit.
And once it got to Madonna, man, that's when.
Yeah, exactly. Madonna's in like 7. He said I met her twice, and then she's in 75% of the movie.
Yeah.
Becomes a drug lord. He kills. That I think it's who's the big villain overseas, like from the drug cartel.
Pablo Escobar.
Yeah, Escobar. Yeah. And we're down, and she's like, yeah, I've killed so many people in the past week. It's crazy. And then at the end he dies. So it's just. But it was. And have you listened to the song at the end? In the credit, the song is like, everything you heard is true. This is all true. I'm like, yeah, whatever. So it was really a good movie.
That was a great movie.
So yeah. So what have you guys been up to?
Work, conventions.
I spent most of the weekend sanding and painting.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fun.
Well, you saw the project I worked on.
That's gonna be amazing. You
Oh,
gonna try to do a whole suit? I guess it wouldn't be
no.
bad. You just need like shoulder pads, right?
Hell no.
Oh, you mean those pictures you posted? The mask? Yeah.
Come on, Raz. What is it? What mask?
It's the Shredder.
Yes.
It looks so good, and it's the movie Shredder. Oh man,
that's so good.
Yeah,
that is so good.
That looks amazing.
Do you have mesh in the mouth too?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, hang on, let me. I might as well.
Yeah, you got
Hey,
to.
Jimmy G. That's the guy who gave me Missing Link, Bumblebee, and Cliff Jumper.
I still need to review my Cliff Jumper. I just put him up. Oh, there he is. I thought about doing both at the same time, but
look at that.
Why?
Look at that. We have a deluxe.
You see, there he is. See that, Jason?
Nice.
Oh, I'm out now. Since these two are on, I'm out, man. Fuck this.
Hey, did your favorite team win, Deluxe? Did you watch the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I watched it. No, my team lost to the Eagles in the NFC Championship. So
that is so cool.
They won.
You
the Super Bowl,
are
which
here
sucks
because
too,
the outside world rejects you.
You need
That's
to
awesome.
deepen your voice a
Is
little
your
bit.
family. I am your father. Fools, the three of you could have defeated me with the loss of but one. Now your fate will be his.
That's so cool. I love it.
It's all 3D printed?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, just like the RoboCop helmet. And just the RoboCop helmet, it's going on the shelf.
So did you buy like those styrofoam head to put it on? And there you go.
And then I painted it with acrylic paint because you cannot spray paint styrofoam. So
right.
Had to hit it with the acrylic paint.
See, I have a couple of friends that do 3D printing, but they don't have they don't do multiple color. If I ask for something, it's like, okay, here's your one color, you paint it.
Yeah.
Can you change it? I'm not an artist. I don't have these great abilities. So yeah.
Yeah, you've seen the RoboCop helmet, right?
Oh yeah,
I did.
Yeah,
it was a while back. It's a classic helmet. I hated the new movie though that they did like 5 years ago with
PG-13 RoboCop.
Yeah, Michael Keaton was in there and Samuel L. Jackson. You'd think that they do a good thing, but the fact that you remember his past life.
Some movies you don't remake.
No,
the original was good enough. RoboCop's one of them.
Yeah, you need the violence. Like it doesn't work now with the and he had like the producer. They always inserted those like silly commercials, like you play Nuclear War, and then you had like that skin cream for the sunblock that was blue. It gave cancer. That's what I like about the Starship Trooper movie. They had the same type of commercial that were kind of silly and exaggerated.
It was the same director.
Yeah. Same guys. So that was fun. So, all right. I want to hear you guys because I think you both have the Iron Factory Leo Kaiser, right? So you guys back in the HasLab?
Hell no.
Nope.
Oh, nice, Bert.
Here's what gets me about the HasLab. You're paying $300 for that figure. For one, it's the waffles, Lego My Ego. But what really got me is when they have the combined mode. If you can see, right, get my microphone away. See the chest?
Yeah.
On all the renders of the HasLab version, the jet is turned around. You can see the landing gear and all the screws. I don't know if that's a screwed up render or maybe it's supposed to turn around for this mode. But I was like, it looks like crap. I mean, this guy's small, but he's solid. So, I mean, this is good. It's not a figure that I am well versed in. And the only reason I have this guy is because of that guy.
Yeah, most of my Legend stuff is because of that guy.
I'm probably gonna back it because I don't have a Lio Kaiser and I want one.
I mean,
But it's
And Deluxe said in his video, if you back it, good for you, you win. So I'm gonna back it.
I'm just saying, the thing is, okay, I crap on it a lot, but the thing is, it's an early render. I mean, it's early prototype. They can make lots of changes. This thing ain't coming out till 2026.
Yeah,
they can make lots of fixes because the back of it, you got Jaguar. You got him just hanging off like a baby on a little backpack. So I mean, I've read a lot of people saying, it's really early, and I understand that, and I give it a little lenient to that because they can make a lot of changes, further, down the line. So I'll give them that, but I'm not going to back it. I think it's too much for those, and I already have, I don't really need a deluxe or a chug scale Lio Kaiser. I'm good. I got the Legend scale. They do. I know they made a Masterpiece one. TFC made one, but I think it's going to be a floppy mess. With either TFC or KFC, one of those made those. But it's not one of my priority characters that I need. 13 different.
I know nothing of that guy, so
Deluxe told me to back it, so I'm going to back it.
I see what Jimmy G's saying here. So the Road Caesar, I've seen that comment a lot. People are saying that they could get a Road Caesar out of that but I mean, that's you want to back something at it's $299 US, so that would be $450 plus shipping. So I'm thinking $600 if I was going to get it, which I'm not. But then
they're looking to see if there's enough interest in the Japanese series stuff, and we got Jinrai, and now we're getting Victory stuff, and maybe they're just kind of dipping the toe to see if there's any interest, and this is the safe way to do it by doing it HasLab. If they put a Lio Kaiser set, they put all 6 of those Voyagers in Target and Walmart, they might not sell and they lose a lot of money. This is a safe bet for them.
Yeah. No, I
don't think there's been a HasLab Transformer that hasn't passed, right? Or they didn't make it.
Yeah, and the other 2 HasLab Transformers were Victory Transformers.
Yeah, well, you had
Unicron too.
Unicron, Star Saber, Devzorus, Omega Prime.
Star Saber and Devzorus are Victory characters.
Yeah.
So
they've all made, and I expect this to make. I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's like at 4,000 something right now with a month left.
I'm getting ready to look.
Got like a month left.
There was, and we got this too. That's also Victory.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a HasLab, but it was a Hasbro Pulse exclusive.
4,455 right now.
How many does it need?
10,000.
Oh, that's gonna get backed. Yeah.
Yeah,
but
it's gonna need some help. It'll probably need some help from like BBTS, TF Source, and all that stuff. Once they get those numbers in, it probably will make and everything. So. Yeah. But it's also got to make the 3 tiers as well. So I mean, it's still got you still got to get 16,000 I think for the whole full thing, or is it 18,000?
I'm trying to see if they have it on there.
I don't know. I think what I think they should have waited and gave us a better prototype than what they gave us at there. I mean, I know they want try to rush everything out.
They probably rushed it for Megaton.
I think they should have waited. I think they should have waited and get a better prototype.
Does not look good. I like the look of the individual figures, except for the tank.
I don't even like the individual figures. I think it looks better combined than it does the individual figures. Just like their Devastator. I don't like the individual modes, but I'm kind of feeling the combined mode a little bit. So.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna. I haven't backed anything yet. Like, I mean, Unicron. At the time, I was a very recent collector. So try to, make your wife understand that you're gonna buy a $600-700 Transformers.
Here, Raz, I added the screen if you want to pop it up so everybody can look at it and complain at the same time.
Yeah, Big M says once it hits Japan, it'll probably clear 20,000 at least.
But see what I'm talking about with that?
Whoa, hold on. I have something installed. What the? Hey, Ben, disregard this. This is. I've installed something called Nightbot, and I guess I didn't put any settings. Because yeah. What the hell?
Okay, so 13,000 Death Cobra, 16,000 the electromagnetic nunchaku, and then you get a stand for 18,000.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
Like Big M said, once it hits Japan, once it hits the market over there, it'll probably make easily.
Yeah,
so.
More than likely. All right. Well, I guess I have to legally. I have to do a giveaway now, right? Because I said I was going to do a giveaway.
I don't see
the
waffling. I mean, there's a little waffling, but it's not that bad. I don't think.
Yeah, before a HasLab, I don't think you should have any waffles.
Yeah,
it's
Cobra's legs are hollow. I'll give you that. Death Cobra's legs are hollow as hell.
Yeah.
Well, I think he's more for as a target master or a weaponizer.
Yeah.
Because I don't think he transforms the original or the one they got coming out.
I see where Matt's coming from, though. I mean, it's a HasLab. You're paying premium for this. There should be a little more fit and finish. I see where you're coming from with that. But, I mean, you guys have the third-party one that's really nice, too. So you have a high bar, too. But I see where you're coming from, and you have a good point.
Sorry, guys. I just disabled Nightbot as a moderator for some reason. I needed something to pick the comments, and it decided to moderate my chat. So
you should get mods.
Well, you shouldn't get such filthy, nasty people in your chat.
Yeah. Hey, Jason, what do you use for live comment picker?
We use each other.
Oh.
Yeah, Death Cobra. Yeah, Death Cobra can be used with the Iron Factory. He can be used as an arm as well. He could be used as an arm and as a kind of as a weaponizer. But he can take the place of one as well.
Go to Google and hit StreamYard comment picker.
That's it?
Yep.
Oh, I thought you were asking about the moderators.
Oh yeah,
just add a mod if you want to.
Yeah, we use each other as
StreamYard comment picker. Okay. Well, all right.
That's what I used when I was doing StreamYard. I got out of it when StreamYard jacked the prices.
And your partner wasn't paying you the monthly either. So.
Exactly.
Choose a live stream. There you go.
There you go. So you'll choose what one you're on now.
Yep.
You share your screen.
And then I do start collecting comments, and then the wheel's going to pop and stuff like that. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody, I'm going to write it down right now. This is, if you put that in the chat right now, 1K subs. I'll delete my own comment. But if you put that in the chat right now, I'll spin the wheel in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and you get a Voyager price point in Canadian dollar.
Man, that's leader class here for us.
Well, really, no, that'd be cheaper anyway. You'll see. So Happy did it. So there you go. So I don't need to. I'll delete my comment. Benjamin, I think it.
Why do you want Lone Dragon to leave?
What'd you say?
Lone Dragon says Patriot Prime wants me to leave.
No. Jason is a nice guy. Okay, Catherine, if you want to win a NECA figure, go ahead. Put 1K subs. Écris 1K subs de même, puis tu vas pouvoir gagner. So I'm shipping it. So basically, what I'm gonna do, that's what I described in the post, is after the stream, whoever wins, we're gonna go together on Messenger or something. I'm gonna share my screen. We're gonna go on DJC Collectible, you're gonna pick a figure. It doesn't have to be a Transformer, but it has to be something in stock because I don't want to deal with pre-order stuff and everything. If you absolutely want to pre-order, buy it yourself, and I'll PayPal you the difference. But I guess I don't want to.
Damn, giveaways are weird in Canada.
I'm just gonna write it down. Hold on.
Catherine's cussing us out.
No, she wants to know what she has to write.
Yeah. I'm supposed to write what?
Come on, Jason, hurry up and come to the 51st state so I can understand what you're talking about.
Come on, Jason. Your French is rusty there.
It is. I just know mustard and rolls.
That's what I asked him. You're from Rose Verte, which is a very French name. And he said there's nobody in Rose Verte speaking French.
Hey, I didn't name it.
No, you didn't. But I mean, I figured there was probably.
There's nothing. I mean, yeah, it's a French name, and that's it. I mean, there's nothing French anywhere.
Lone Dragon, he's been doing that same joke for 4 years. Every time my wife comes in, says something in French, he writes that, which means, who cut the cheese?
Well, your wife's having a hard time telling us apart anyway, so I don't know what.
No, exactly, yeah. Well, your wife thought we looked alike too, so.
She did. She did.
Well, there you go. All right, so we have a couple people. Deluxe, did you want to win something?
No, I'm good, man. Thank you, though.
I'm here
to support you, man.
Thank you. And that's one thing I wanted to have you guys. There's other people that obviously support me, but you guys have been really good at supporting me. So, and Albert, you don't know that because I never told you that live. But at the end of my video, I always comment and remember that nothing in life gives you a right to be an asshole. And that's because of the stream between you and Patriot at one point. You were talking about your military experience and with everything you've seen, that nothing in life gives you the right to be an asshole. And I stole that blatantly, told Jason, like, yeah, I needed something to finish my videos. And there you go.
Hey, we all,
yeah, the who was mine. Don't take it.
All right, so she did
man,
it.
That ain't yours, man. That's Army, man.
I forgot that in one video, and I got all kinds of hell for it.
Yeah. I was in the Army too, Matt.
I was 8 years, man. Come on now. Hey, guess who's going to TFCon LA?
I bet you are.
Oh,
that's nice. So, you and Treebot.
Yeah. No, yeah, Treebot's going. Yeah, and so Ghost Prime, I think he got some bad news today, which I really hope.
I know. Hopefully stuff will pan out for him.
I don't know if he's going. I don't know if he's going now or not, but I'll get to see him again, so that'll be pretty cool.
He was a good dude.
He's in that area too.
Yeah.
Yes.
The LA stuff. I listen to a lot of Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend, the podcast. If you want to watch something fun, that's Conan's the way to go. And then they were talking a lot about the California fires, and it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
So
I wonder why we're not giving Treebot hell because he didn't go to Baltimore, but he's going to all the way to fly out of California to go to one.
Well, we need to start.
Yeah, I think
we'll start tomorrow.
Okay, we'll start the flogging.
I'm sure you gave Bert plenty of grief for not being able to be there.
We did.
No,
his daughter could have held off on that marriage.
But he's not going to LA. He's not going to TFCon LA. So I really don't have anything. He didn't make it to Baltimore. He's not making that one either. But Treebot can fly all the way to California, but he can't fly a little bit, a little over to the side over for Baltimore for us. So.
I'm not driving to California, that's for sure.
I don't want to fly to California.
Yeah. No, but I drove for 9 hours. So.
I was just there. I was in San Diego 2 weeks ago, and I'd rather not go back.
I just don't want to go to California.
Exactly. I don't want to go there.
Well, we're making a trip out of it. And Princeton, I don't ever say that shit again. I am not an Eagles fan. You can kiss my ass for that. I will never be an Eagles fan. I will never be a Cowboys fan. I will never be a Giants fan.
I really wanted both teams to lose. I really wanted both teams.
I did too. I didn't care who won. I just didn't want the Eagles to win.
I don't watch football.
I don't watch football. I don't give a crap about football. I hate football so much.
Hey, Ultra Megatronus, put the hashtag 1K sub in the chat, man.
I've grown up with football. My parents were football fans, and it just rubbed
I have to share my screen, right? Mm-hmm. Did anybody ever get in trouble?
Hey, Or you can just, we'll take your word for it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh yeah, my wife won. Woo. Okay, so
I had that one drawing that one night. The same guy kept winning over and over.
Yeah.
And if it hadn't been on screen, nobody would have believed
Yeah, I
it.
know.
Yeah, it happens. I remember Deluxe was doing a draw, and Kato, I won something, and then Kato won. Kato was like, "Shut up, whatever." And then I get the package. I got Kato's prize as well. I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool."
I think I threw it. Yeah, Kato didn't want it. That's why I think I just threw it in with yours. That was a long time ago.
Start this entries 8.
I haven't done a giveaway in a long time, man.
Okay, everybody ready? It's I'm not gonna do elimination and all that crap. It's just whatever wins. Draw.
Hey, I saw me again.
There I am.
Lone Dragon. There you go.
Oh,
Congratulations.
Jason kicked him out. Run it again.
Yep. Yeah.
It was
so. There you go. So Lone Dragon, hit me up on Messenger or Instagram. I think Instagram. Yeah, he sends me reels once in a while. So send me a message. We'll get together and I'll get your address and ship you something. So there you go.
Shipping is going to be $85.
Well, there's gift card too. That could be an option. So
yeah, I thought about doing the Amazon gift card. I think I did one time. I haven't done a giveaway in a long time because it's just a lot.
I haven't either. I need to do something for my members. I got.
Yeah,
a lot of.
The hardest part is doing something for channel members. Like video wise, I don't have much to offer, so I do my unboxing.
My bloopers are always good because I don't like to put those on public.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck a lot.
Yeah.
Which one?
Yeah, there's that.
My bloopers.
I used to save all of my videos, like everything I recorded, I would save them and then try to do a blooper reel. But
that's a good idea. Save the blooper because I delete them immediately. But that's a good idea. I just save them and then put them up as member only videos.
Yeah,
I could do that.
I used to do giveaways, but now it's just, man, I don't, especially when I used to put it like on a video. And I think that was the only reason why people would have watched my video. It's just because I was a giveaway. And because I would hear from people that never comments at all, ever on my videos. And they would comment.
If you're going to do giveaways, doing it live like this really brings in people. And you also want to announce on your stream that you're doing a giveaway. That'll pull people in. And that way, it's not like your regular video where you want to do a giveaway. They'll skip to the end for what they got to do to enter, and that's it.
Yeah.
See, I don't think you can do. We have you suckered in until the end.
You can't do. I don't think you can do even. Well, YouTube won't allow you to do member giveaways because it's like a enticing people to. I think they frown upon that. I don't think they're.
There's so many things that's changed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends. I know that there's like I don't think I'll get checked because I'm a small channel, but I'm guessing if you do a lot of raffles all the time, eventually YouTube's gonna pay attention and make sure that you deliver and that you're being fair to everybody. Because I was checking a couple of tools. Most of them are comment pickers. So you do a video, you tell people comment, and then you do a live and you pick the comments in that video and stuff like that. But then you get random people that you don't know just commenting to win. And so that's why I prefer to do it live. And also, I was really going to do it yesterday. And then I realized, it's the Super Bowl. So,
Yeah, there was somebody else I knew was doing a live stream. And like, you're picking the wrong night to do a live stream.
Yeah. I think last year I did that because my Super Bowl is always around where it's my channel anniversary. So. But yeah, I mean,
I just picked up Overlord and realized I've got the European version. Or no?
Throw it away, man.
You're either going to get the European version or the Japanese version. You're not going to get the American version.
Wrong. He's Japan. I read it wrong.
Throw it away. Throw it damn away.
It said Taiwan. It says
I'll give you $20 for it.
Throw that shit away.
Yeah.
I always forget to turn the head around.
Hey, Deluxe, did you get your Reiki Sunstreaker Samurai series?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Review will be out Thursday. I've got so much stuff in.
I don't
like
know. Push it until Sunday because I'm doing mine Saturday, and I won't. I'll get shit
mine's
views.
Thursday. I won't get any reviews. I won't get any views for it. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff in. Show Z pushed out a lot of stuff before Chinese New Year. So I got a lot of Legends stuff in it. But did you have
anything coming in until June? According to all my pre-orders.
Oh, that's the missing link.
No, I've got the Studio Series Constructicons, Sunstreaker, Missing Link Sunstreaker. I guess that's it. I really don't have a lot of pre-order right now.
On your Sunstreaker, did your arm fall off a lot easier? Mine falls off.
Not like the shoulder peg. No, I didn't have an
mushroom
issue.
peg. The mushroom. Mine had a little.
No,
had some issues,
side swipe. I had that. Turn it around and it would pop out. But no, not Sunstreaker.
Yeah.
I mean, I suck at posing. I mean, I'm not you. You have great posing and picture skills. I try and it looks.
Nah.
You know, I did a little fight scene with Drift that you gifted me, and it's.
Mhm.
I don't know. I'm not that great, but the oh, David, you missed the raffle, man. Where were you an hour ago? Anyway, you won last time, so. So
I
yeah,
get to meet MC. I get to meet. I think I get to meet MC DJ as well. I think he's going to be. Or no, not him. Oh, no, I get to meet DSFSF. DD.
yeah,
I think
DFS.
he's going to be at
Let's go with DFS.
TFCon.
That's cool. See,
DFS
I
is
don't
going
know.
to be at TFCon LA as well. I would love to meet MC DJ too as well, but
Yeah. They've been MC DJ, Big M, Lone Dragon, and Timios. All those people really, these are the name I see in most of my premieres. So it's cool that you guys are here too.
Oh,
so.
yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah. It's fun. I mean, just the YouTube. Like set aside goals. I wanted to reach 1,000 subs. I did. Whatever comes next is gravy. I don't need 5,000. I mean, the next giveaway will only be at 5,000 because I'm not rich.
That's what people don't have 5,000 subs say.
What the heck?
I have a goal of getting 1,000 views for video.
I know.
I'm happy
It
when I
is
broke
so.
that.
Oh, it is so sad that that is the mark that with over 16,000 subscribers. I just hope that one of my reviews will get over 1,000.
Yeah, that's. What
I'm happy if I can reach 100 views within an hour.
That's what I base
an
mine on.
hour.
Too.
No,
That's what I base mine on. Is an hour, I get 100 views at least. But
I get 100 views in maybe a week, depending on the popularity. Like the Blocky Sunstreaker, that went right down the tank.
Dude,
my Blocky's videos all just tank.
Oh, mine too.
Yeah.
And you would think, as popular as those are,
Yeah,
we get hits on them.
They sell like hotcakes. But I don't buy like a whole box of 9. I don't like random toys. So I go on AliExpress, I pay $5 more, but I get exactly the figure that I want.
Well, if you're going to pay more, just buy the whole case and get them all.
But you don't get, because there's 12, but cases of 9. It's the whole, egg versus sausages thing again.
If you buy a case, you get. You get every one of them. You get every one of them.
Really?
You're using that Canada math.
Yeah,
no. Well, maybe. Well, yeah,
the only thing
metric, which is better.
You don't get a variant, is what you get. So you don't get a variant. There'll be one figure where they'll have a regular version and a shiny version.
Yeah,
and you will get one or the other. You won't get both.
Yeah.
So
if
you
buy a case,
you don't get regular, or you get the regular version but not the shiny. But you get the rest of the figures in the set.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
buy a case, you get that.
$70 for a case up here.
Unless you're Jason, and then they just send you the shiny version every time.
The chase figure, yeah.
And they've only sent me 3. I've paid for the others.
I got a couple of chase figures, but I reached out to Blockies when I do a Blockies review, and they still ain't reached out to me. I'm like, what the hell?
Oh man, he looks good. The only company that ever reached out to me was a wood puzzle company in Europe, and they sent me like I picked a tractor and I built it live on my channel and did a review. And then they were really happy, but you know, I'm gonna ban this freaking thing.
What was the one that said, hold, I gotta read this one to you. Hold on. Some company sent me one yesterday that said, "Oh, we watch your channel, we watch your videos, we think you'd be perfect for our product." And their product's some damn thing I would never review in a million years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get those on Instagram all the time.
I don't get as much Instagram.
Well, I got the what are they called?
I've got this data pro that wants me to.
Blocky sent me the one box, and then they asked me to link the videos, and they sent me like a list of rules of things I can and can't say and all that. And then when I put the first video out, I sent them the link, and they replied with some critiques, things they didn't like.
Oh.
And then I sent them the links to the other videos, and they never replied, and I never heard from them again. So
what did they not like? I've never had a reply back. Of course, I've never had them comment one way or the other.
They didn't like the tags in the videos. You know how you can tag products?
Yeah.
Well, the tags were for Walmart links, and they didn't like that I was linking Walmart. And I told them, I said, these are the only ones that appear when you tag your product. Walmart is the only link, the only vendor that appears. If there was other vendors, I would put other vendors, but they are the only vendor that appears when you tag the product.
They want you to link their website and their YouTube page. And I did that in the description. That's the best I can do.
I did that. But in terms of tagging the product, they're not available. They're not an option in the YouTube software. So sorry. I mean, I'm tagging your product, and I put your links, and I did all your hashtags, and I did it. And I didn't use the word you wanted
from Walmart. They're still going to get their part.
They didn't want you to say model kit, even though it says model kit on the box of their product. They didn't want you using the term model kit in your video.
Oh, I couldn't say blind box.
Huh?
I couldn't say blind box or blind pack.
Yeah, they didn't want to say that either. But that was the one that stood out to me, is they didn't want me saying model kit. And then I'm looking at the box, and I'm trying to read the box, and I'm like, well, the box says model kit, but I'm not supposed to say model kit.
Offer you an alternative like Snap-on kit or
model kits right there?
There you go.
Yeah, and I got the email where they said don't say model kit. Okay. But anyway,
Mattel did the same thing. Mattel sent out an email to a bunch of Motu channel reviewers, and they were telling them, well, we're gonna send you some stuff, but you have to say this, and that. And most people accepted, except there was one channel who took that letter and made a video about it, calling them out on, you want us to,
Was it Home Arcade?
I don't know. I'm not into that. Was something that
Mr. Home Arcade
brought it up
his video.
On his stream.
So I don't know how I mean, the dude spends, I don't know what he does in his real life, but the dude spends a fortune on Motu stuff.
Okay.
And he gets figures early. Like the Rio Blast just went up for pre-order like a week or two ago. He reviewed it last week.
Okay.
And so how he gets them early, I don't know. But he always makes the joke of, I got the figure early, and I want to thank Mattel for sending me. I'm kidding, Mattel. Don't send me shit.
There you go.
In all of his videos, it's hysterical.
No, it's I have a few problems with what was called factory thief. But at this point, I mean, if Hasbro, they have the tool to shut down every factory thief reviewer, right? They can go through YouTube and say, okay, shut this guy down, he's stealing our stuff. And they don't. So, it's the argument for them. Well, we can spend money to stop him, or, we lose a figure per batch and we get tons of free publicity. So they just let him go up, So, all right. Well, I find
funny about the factory thief reviewers is that, like, I don't comment one way or the other on them, but I find it funny is all of the reviewers that want to attack the factory thief reviewers. And I'm sitting back here going, if any of you had the chance to do what he's doing, you'd be doing it too. Shut up.
Yeah. That's the thing. I don't think I would ever go the thieving way just to get views. because that's not something I'm looking for. I mean, sure, I want more my voice actor spotlight. Those video, I'm really disappointed when they don't do well because it's 60 hours of my life in each video. So, you know, tour review, I do that in 2 hours. It's
My bread and butter, my fallback is I can review new figures, I can review toy hacks, but I grab a G1 from the shelf. That's the one where I'm going to get the views on.
Mm-hmm.
oh really?
Lately, I've been getting more views on G1s than I've been getting on Prime videos.
See, my KO G1 didn't do that well. I think the Ultra Magnus did well.
Well, you're still a small channel. Once you've hit your 1,000 now, you may see a difference.
It's going up faster. I've noticed because right now I'm at, since November, I got from 1,000 to 1,130, you know, in that range. So it's going a little faster. Like, and every year the curve bell goes a little quicker. So
that video I did on this,
because when I started out doing only That's Just Prime, and anytime I did anything that was not a Prime, it would just eat shit. It would not get any views, nothing. Now I'm getting more views on G1 stuff than I'm getting on That's Just Prime videos.
Oh, okay. All right.
Nostalgia, baby.
Yeah, well, nostalgia. I mean, with the missing link,
thing that does good for me.
But you get good views. Not on. I know your news video are pretty much the most popular.
My news is what gets get my stuff. That's what I get. Lately has been getting my stuff. So, you know. Yeah. But if I get something out new, I enjoy
watching those. I enjoy watching your news videos.
I do too. That's where I get my news. I'm like, oh, this is coming. I've spent so much money because of those videos.
Raz hasn't seen those pictures.
No.
No, I'm not in the super
I know what
chat.
you're talking about now.
Wait, you're not in our chat?
No. And you know, you guys have your own thing going.
We don't allow people. We don't allow Canadians in there. Man.
Well, we let one in, and
we let one in already.
Who? See?
So I'm thinking it's Lazy Eyebrow. But
I mean, does he?
He left.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, he didn't talk to that. I don't count him. So.
But I'm warning you, Raz. You get into this chat, your life's going to change.
You're going to spend so much money.
Probably.
And you will see sides of us you didn't know existed.
Yeah. I just want to point out I'm not a spammer. Just to reassure anyone, I'm not the guy that's going to spam you with reels and shit like that.
The first thing I want you to put in that chat right now is you enjoying one of Deluxe's videos.
Yeah, I gotta go back and find out this year.
We'll have to kick him out too. I mean,
the thing is,
kick him out, man.
Thanks,
Jimmy. Thank you very much, Venture.
We'll put up a picture. Usually, me puts up a picture for joking. Any one of us will put up a picture, and then one person edits one thing on it, and then the next person will edit something else, and we just keep building up on it, and we just come up with some interesting things.
Those are fun. There was a guy that posted yesterday, like he had a maquette of a shuttle, and it's him beside that whole maquette thing, like the diorama, and he's like, "Can anybody Photoshop Astro Train?" And the stuff
I saw that. Oh my god, that was awesome.
He's like, "What have I done?" And it's like anything but just Astro Train in shuttle mode. So that was really funny. So there's some good stuff, you know, in the different groups.
My favorite was the one where they removed the guy and replaced him with Astro Train.
Yeah, exactly. No, that it's fun. I mean, we do have a good community. It got chalky for a while, somewhere in November, but you know, it got back. So it's all fun.
What, at TFCon? Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Right after TFCon.
I know what you're talking about. Because you and I vented each other. That's how Bert and I became friends. We vented each other.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Because, I mean, yeah, it's some people will get affected by it more than the other. I mean, it happens. But anyway, TFCon was the highlight of November for me. Anything else is secondary, you know. But, I mean, for you, Jason, it's your job. Like, I mean, you can't really ignore it, right? So
I'm enjoying it now.
Yeah.
I get to relax at work. Other than some weirdos like to come in and that, yeah.
Oh, I
get moments.
I manage payments for daycares, like 12, 15 daycares across Ottawa. And I get weirdo parents. You know, my favorite thing that I would like to reply when they send me an email is, tell me you didn't read the agreement without telling me you didn't read the agreement.
Yep.
Oh my God.
You didn't watch the video without telling me you didn't watch the video.
We get a lot of those comments.
Yeah. I have to say, I'm not that big yet. I don't have people just commenting to comment.
Oh, just wait. Just wait.
Oh, it's, you know, eventually it's going to happen. I get some weird, you know.
Bert is our champion
porn bots
right now.
What? I'm the what?
I said, you're the champion of the comments right now.
Oh, my God. The comments.
Hey, how you doing, man? Oh, he's going live at 9 with Danny. They're back. They used to do every Friday night, but now every Monday they do a state of the fandom type of. Hey, I have a topic for you input next week. Is interest in Transformer, both in collectors and the general public, is it growing or shrinking? I saw a post on
getting out of the pool.
What do you guys think? Do you think that the interest in Transformers in the general public, so non-collectors, do you think there's a Transformers fatigue that's been growing because of too many movies, too many continuity, too many different TV shows?
I don't think as much that. I mean, it's always been more or less the toys because we bought the toys whether we had the movies or not. And
that's true. We did buy toys.
I mean, there's like
before the show.
I think what's killing the toys right now, just thinking about my Walmart that I went to yesterday, jam-packed with all this Transformer 1 stuff. Now, and I think that's where Hasbro's really screwing up. You go to Ollie's, they overproduce so much stuff that nobody wants.
Yeah.
But you go into Ollie's, look for like a legacy figure or something, like you're not going to find it. You find the Beast Wars or maybe some Target exclusives, but you're not going to find like, you know, the stuff we look for most of the time. You're not going to find in Ollie's. But I don't know. I think where Hasbro killed themselves was all the Star Wars and Marvel stuff that they just think you don't need a figure of the guy sitting at the bar drinking a Mai Tai. But they will make a case of him.
Yeah. Yeah. My sponsor, DJC, he says that for every Star Wars box he opens, there's always a Lando. He's like, I don't know why, but there's always a Lando, and he doesn't sell that much. You know, that was a while back, though. But it's just, there's, you know, they always try to push a character, and, you know, Mattel did that. Like, they had every box had 3 Skeletors and then 1 or 2 other figures. So all your shelves are stuck with the same thing. So, you know, and you only need 1 He-Man. So
we're not getting the good toys either. I talked about this a little bit with that leader class Transformers 1 Prime.
Yeah.
So they've got what they call the warrior class figures now that are a little smaller than the Lux. They're meant for the younger audience. They have those, and then they have a bunch of, like, thinking of Optimus Prime, they have a bunch of like the bigger figures that are like 5 steps that look horrible in either mode. Then you look at like the leader class that you have to order from Japan, and that is a fantastic figure. And I'm like, why isn't this on shelves?
Yeah.
Why don't we have Deluxe Voyager and leader class figures for a movie on toy shelves right now? Why are we only getting kid stuff?
Yeah. I mean, I think Hasbro still has the mentality that they're a kid's toy company. They haven't, like, the marketing people and the higher ups haven't figured out that they should be producing more toys for the collector. And no offense to them, but I mean, they did do good work with the War for Cybertron line. Legacy saved me a lot of money because there's a lot of characters that I didn't like, but it wasn't like a bad toy line. But everything that has the Rise of the Beast stuff, Transformer 1 stuff, it's not that amazing, that appealing to the people that have the money.
There's the leader figure. Like, why do we have to order this from Japan? Why isn't this in store shelves?
Yeah.
Shout out to Ghost Prime. He lent me this guy to Toy Hacks for him.
Oh,
That's
there.
you
Cool.
started talking about. I was like, that's what's I remember.
Do you get a lot of requests like that for people? They send you stuff to
Actually,
Toy Hacks for?
It works the other way around. Like Jason's asked me for some of my figures, the Toy Hacks.
Yep. Well, that's the deal with this. I don't have this figure, but I have the decals for it. So I'm going to be able to make a video, and then Ghost Prime's going to get a free Toy Hack set.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
My Earthrise Prime is one such figure. I did not want to Toy Hacks that trailer, and Jason's like, "Hey, send me your Prime. I'll Toy Hacks it for you."
Actually,
I gotta head out, man. Hey, hello, I gotta head out. Y'all take care.
You take care of the rest, man. Thanks for stopping by, man. You're great.
Y'all take care. Congrats on 1,000 and all that stuff, more and all that good stuff, everything.
Onwards
love everybody like a step. Love everybody like a step cousin. Y'all take care.
I don't know why I did Wakanda forever. I'm actually giving Deluxe a hug. It's not.
But yeah,
Rod, I just sent you a couple of pictures on private chat.
Yep, enjoy, buddy.
So you can see how the first picture how it started, and then the last picture how it ended.
Where's the private chat? Hey, they changed it in Streamyard?
No, on Facebook.
Okay, on Messenger. All right, let me. So these are not to be shared, I'm guessing.
No.
Yeah, probably not. Probably not. So
on Messenger? All right.
Yeah, where you sent me the link earlier today.
There you go.
I hope it was that chat that I put them on and not someone else's.
No. Oh God. There you go.
Yeah, I sent them to you.
Yeah, I have the original. I'm just trying to, because my camera's in the way in a couple of these things.
Every time Deluxe has a
oh God. All right.
Every time Deluxe does a news video, I throw one of those up.
Yeah. Oh, there you go, Jason, with that. Yeah, okay.
Welcome.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's all joke. I mean, that's how we took it.
51st state.
Yeah.
They're not gonna beat Puerto Rico to it.
No. Well, the Gulf of Godzilla, that was a pretty good name, Bert.
The Gulf of Godzilla.
Yeah. There you go. But yeah, no, I mean the Toy Hacks. I had eye surgery. So yeah, Bert, I'm 46 and I have a cataract. I had, yeah, because basically I was supposed to get an operation in March for it, and they don't know how I got it. But when I went to Baltimore, it was recently diagnosed. Oh, so wow. They called me in December. They're like, "Oh, we have an opening for a screening." Just a pre-test and everything. I'm like, all right, cool. They called me back the same day after the pre-test. It's like, oh, we're moving your operation this Friday. I have no time to prepare. No, you don't understand. I got my, vasectomy. No problem.
Yeah.
I had no problem. This was a walk in the park. My eye, I freaked out. Like it was just too quick. From 3 months to a week to prepare mentally.
It's almost like you guys have a good working health system up there.
Yeah, imagine that. So anyway, I went there and I got the thing. But now I'm waiting tomorrow. Actually, I'm picking up my glasses because now I have different strength. I can't Toy Hacks. I can't put the stickers because I can't focus on it.
Send them to Jason. He'll do one for you.
I have.
Hey, I have to wear readers when I do it. I look like old grandpa.
That's what I'm getting, but I have, because now I have different strength and different eyes because they only had to fix one eye. So when I'm driving,
I have to do the opposite. These are bifocals. Supposedly, they don't work for shit. So when I have to do little stuff like that, the other day I was up here soldering, or if I'm doing Toy Hacks, I do this now when I get close so I can see better, which is weird because I've never been able to see, if without my glasses, I've never been able to see anything. And I've reached a point now where my eyes are doing something really weird. And so used to be, if something was far away, I couldn't see it. I had to bring it in close. But now when I have something close, I can't see it anymore. So now I have to take my glasses off to see it. It's weird.
I can't see close unless I put my readers on. Now, a lot of times Toy Hacks, I'll just take my contacts out. And I can actually look through the camera and see perfect detail to put the Toy Hacks on. I'm looking at the computer screen like this.
If I'm wearing contacts, I got to wear these.
Lisa bought one of those for her work, and I've been wanting to steal it for Toy Hacks.
Yep. If I'm wearing contacts, I got to wear these for
I thought you had a
soldering, for
VR
wiring.
set. Okay.
No,
No,
it's
no,
you know my daughter calls them my Dana Barretts.
But yeah, so I can't anyway. So
Anything you're doing
I'm
is
waiting
bad,
for my
man.
glasses, and then I'll be able to toy because I have the Studio Series 86 Prime, I have Steel Jaw, I have Legacy Prime to Toy Hacks, and a couple other things that I just can't can get to right now. It's super annoying.
So you can only order this from Japan?
This, yeah, I don't think we have that in.
You mean in Canada?
No, I mean Ghost Prime got this for me. I was asking you. You can only get this from Japan?
Oh yeah. You have to.
Okay.
It's a Japanese import.
That's definitely nicer than what we got.
Yeah, it's a proper leader class figure. Imagine that, and it's got a non-intrusive gimmick.
Yeah, that's one thing they should drop.
One I got lately, I didn't review. I was really impressed with. This is one of the best Hasbro figures I've gotten in quite some time.
If it would have been cheaper, I would have gotten that because I'm no longer a huge G.I. Joe guy, but
I'm not a G.I. Joe guy at all.
Everybody in my neighborhood had the Triple T. Everybody had the Triple T.
I don't know what I'm looking at.
That's G.I. Joe Cup turns into the Triple T. Came with Sergeant Slaughter.
I don't know anything about that.
It's a commander price.
I mean, it's got ratchets. Yeah.
Oh.
Comes with 2 G.I. Joe figures.
That is crunchy.
I just love the idea of a Sergeant Slaughter driving a Sergeant Cup. You know, that's if I see it. Oh, I did get the Studio Series 86 Springer. It was on clearance at 59 Canadian.
Saw that.
I was really happy because I did not want to pay for the accessories because that's what it was, a gimmick to get you pay for accessories. It's the moment I'm like, I don't really need it, but you know, I'll get it. The moment I
need any of this,
well, yeah, I put them side by side. I'm like, oh god, he's so much better.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
The colors are way off on Siege Springer.
I didn't want to get them, and I begrudgingly got them because the guys in the chat, you're gonna spend money on our chat, man. But everybody on the chat kept telling me, get it.
Raz, if you listen to my music, my song,
yeah,
I did a whole lyric because of these guys.
Con Bros are in the chat. They're the reason your wallet ain't fat. But yeah,
I have better restraint now.
I begrudgingly picked up that figure, and then I did like you did. I put it side by side with the other one, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so glad I got this one now.
Yeah,
I haven't got him yet. I do think he's available at Amazon right now.
Yeah. Oh, there was like 7 of them at Walmart, like dusty boxes. That was weird.
Walmart surprised me lately that they're not getting some figures. They didn't get the new Triptychon coming out. They don't have the new Constructicons coming out.
Walmart really does not care about their toy section. It's such a small percentage of their income. They're really, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised any day now if they just quit selling toys and only do it online. Because they just
Amazon what I meant to say.
But I think that's what also, you know, going back to the Transformers fatigue, ask any kid. Like my son knows and plays with Transformers because I have Transformers and I bought him his own Transformers. Like I'll get him the repaint that I don't care about, you know, like
Amazon
has and stuff like that. Generation Select, Tiger Track. I get him those, and he plays with them, and he loves them. But anybody in his class, you ask about Transformers, they don't know anything about it.
Well, kids just don't play with toys like we used to.
No,
Dylan doesn't care.
Kids age out of toys way younger than we did.
Yeah.
So toys have such a short lifespan anymore.
Yeah. We buy a lot less than because when he was born, I'm like, he's gonna get a collection, and I'm just having so much fun. But now Minecraft is a big thing for him.
Well, that's when you'll lose him. Dylan's all about video games now. He can get, and I miss toy hunting with him, going places, buying new figures. It's just like one day it ended.
That's the thing. when you started mentioning those things happening with Dylan, that's when I started to do more with my kid, toy hunts and, you know, going to stores and stuff like that, because I know it's going to happen and I don't want to, you know.
He doesn't even want to go out to eat anymore. It's like pulling teeth. And, hey, mommy's doing her thing. Let's go get a burger. Let's do this. Oh, I don't want to.
Yeah, they're all, you know.
I mean, my daughter's only 6. My daughter's only 6, and already she's asking about games. You know, a couple of weeks ago, she asked me to teach her how to play Mario Kart. And that's what we were doing Sunday morning. We were playing Mario Kart together.
Yeah. But I mean, at least that's still a game. Like my son, because he's big into Minecraft, and I played Minecraft. I had tons of fun with it when it came out. It was a good game. But I'm not that into building like freaking giant castles to infinity and stuff. But there's a new game called Minecraft Dungeons. And it's an adventure game in the world of Warcraft. So it's, third-person view, 2 players side by side, maybe more. And it's a hack and slash. There's tons of creature. And so I play that with him. So it's Minecraft. So he's interested. And it's an adventure game. So I'm interested.
I admit I haven't got many reviews out lately because I got a new video game. So I've been Nazi hunting.
Yeah.
Staying up way too late.
There's so many games now. It's so hard to pick what's good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Bert, you probably would like Ninja Turtle Splintered Fate. It's on Steam. It's a roguelike game, so it's 4 players max, and basically you have 4 stage, like 4 area, and they have about 6 sub stage in there. So but it's those type of games where you get random powers as you finish each stage. Okay. And then at the end you beat the boss, you get an unlockable items, and then you go back to your lair and then you start again. So it gets repetitive, but me and my friend played it, and they just came out with a DLC with Casey Jones, which we haven't tried yet, but it's a fun hack and slash beat 'em up. And they have also the Ninja Turtle. What it's called? Splintered Fail. There's another game on Steam which is kind of a classic Ninja Turtle game remade. So you have the map, kind of the style of the map from the first Nintendo game, and then the stages are the arcade game. So it's really fun. I mean, I'm not big into TMNT anymore, but the games are still really fun. So
you would have liked the last convention I went to, Bert. It was all turtle themed. The whole original 80s cast was there.
Nice.
Nice.
That original Nintendo game, I like to describe it as that girl that you dated in middle school who cheated on you and broke your heart. But then later, when first year of college, you ran into her again and you patched things up and you decided to give it another shot, and then she gave you gonorrhea.
The first game is that. Have you ever heard? There's a studio called Dorkly, and they did a song. You have to go?
I do. I've been trying to tell you for 10 minutes.
Sorry, man. You take care. And
What?
Whatever. Okay, it's my French accent.
Whatever. That's a girl part.
That must be the Canadian Army.
I add an extra H in there. Sorry.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying. Sorry.
Hoova.
There you go.
You gotta make that now. You're 1,000 subscribers. That has to be your ending. This is Radio King signing out. Hoo-ha.
Yeah. I think I'll stick to my original.
Cheers, fellas.
You take care, Jason.
We'll be chatting with him, and we'll see him in the chat in about 5 minutes.
We will.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. But yeah, the TMNT games are they're still really good. So, but there was a studio. They did I think it's Dorkly or Lowbrow on YouTube, and they did a song, like a parody about the first song, the first game.
Middle-aged turtles.
No, it's not middle-aged. But I think it's the same studio. But basically, they're just singing the song of the first game and saying how bad it is. Like once you get to the dam, you're done.
Yeah.
You know, Leonardo's was okay, but Donatello's super cheap because his weapon's long, and it's like on heavy repeat on my playlist.
I have to look that up.
Yeah. Well, I think we're
Benjamin Whitcomb, no W. It's just hooah, no W.
So Ah.
He spelled it WHO. There's no W. It's Hua, just H.
Okay.
H-O-O-A-H. Hua.
Ah. Hua. We did it perfectly at TFCon. We did, we shot a video together over there, and
I saw it. Yeah.
But I think I did the first time I did the hoo-ha, and he was like, "Nope." So yeah. Well, yeah. But thank you for coming over, Bert. It's been great.
Thanks for inviting me. This was great.
Yeah. So we'll do. Sometimes we'll do it in the future, and it's always a good time just talking. And
I've been looking forward to talking with you about robots that are not Transformers.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that was one of the, you're one of the few people that actually came on my Grandizer live stream, when I was playing the game.
Yeah.
And because those video tank so bad.
I wanted to see that game so bad, man. Yeah, I wanted to see your video.
Yeah, so. But go check the Grandizer U. I mean, you probably will feel the same way I did. But I know Ninja Bill he's big into anime and stuff, and he's old, so he knows all of this stuff. But yeah, man, it's well animated, and they also added you can lose control of yourself while you're piloting Grandizer. Like there's a psychological effect going on too that I didn't like.
They did that with Mazinkaiser too.
Yeah, so I mean, basically. I don't want to spoil it, but something happens because he lose control of Grandizer. He lose control of himself, and I'm like,
yeah. They did the exact same thing with Mazinkaiser, Koji Kabuto. If he pilots it for too long, or if he gets too angry, then there's like the symbiosis that happens between him and the robot, and it's this weird thing, and he loses control. He blacks out, and then when he wakes up, he's beating everybody up. Including Aphrodite and Great Mazinger and Bossbot, and he's beating Bossbot, everybody.
Yeah. So that's it. It's very similar concept.
Yeah.
So yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna get ready to do my outro. There you go.
Thanks again for having me.
It's been my pleasure. Everybody in the chat, thank you so much. Next giveaway at 5,000. So
5,000. Tell your friends.
Subscribers, maybe. So that's going to be in a couple of years. So, but thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please like, subscribe, hit the bell. Also, leave a comment. Love reading those. Keep coming back. I have more on the way. And remember that nothing in life gives you the right to be an asshole. Take care.